where Mr. Soul used to be.
Sure. It's a wonderful day because we're gathering here to officially cut the ribbon on the Elizabeth River Trail project. My name's Jonathan Phillips. I'm the Executive Director of Groundwork Elizabeth. We were formed here in 2003, our nonprofit, for the purpose of changing places, changing lives, and nothing says changing places like this Elizabeth River Trail. And changing lives, yes, we'll be changing the lives of generations to come as people walk with their little ones on this trail, again, for years and years to come. Welcome. On Wednesday, a number of us here attended a celebration at the Elizabeth Public Library right across the way from us. And they had a celebration for the restoration of their facade. And their director, Dorothy Key, who I think is not here, but she would be if she could, shared some words with us. I'd like to paraphrase it. She said, "Great things happen when people work together." And that's exactly what's happening here today. People are working together to make this trail happen now and in the future too. We have more phases to happen as well. So who made this happen? Well, we've got to give thanks, of course, to our mayor, to the city, the Department of Public Works, Planning and Community Development, other departments, legal, of course, Union County and its board of chosen freeholders who are well represented here today. New Jersey local legislators, of course, Annette Quijano's here to represent the legislators here locally of the Assembly. Our state and federal government, we expect somebody coming from the DEP. He is here, actually.
Yeah. A little late, but he's here.
Dedicated volunteers, a steering committee, and of course, the Board of Directors for Groundwork Elizabeth. Board of Directors, can you please wave your hands? Been with us forever on this project since 2006. We've been working on this. And representing that great Board of Directors for Groundwork Elizabeth, I'd like to bring up Bob Verity, our president, who will say a few words and introduce our mayor.
As some of you who were here when we broke ground, I advised the mayor at that time. I had tried to lobby to get the J. Christian Bolwich Elizabeth River Trail and got voted down by the board of directors. Mayor, each and every meeting after that I tried and they still voted me down, so I apologize to you. As Jonathan said, this is a collaboration of a lot of people. State officials, county officials, federal officials. But in each and every project for Groundwork Elizabeth that we ever have, there's one person who's always instrumental. And when we get in a bind and we need that extra phone call, that extra letter, a name to reach out to, it's our mayor, Chris Bolwich. And at this time I'd like to introduce him. Mayor.
Thank you very much, Bob. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate the opportunity for all of you to come out here today. And the partners that were responsible for this, and Jonathan talked about them, but there's also some elected officials here who need to vote on these things, and I want to thank them, especially the Union County freeholders who were instrumental in being the first partner in this, and freeholder from Elizabeth, freeholder Angel Estrada. Thank you very much, freeholder. Freeholder from Cranford, Betty Jean Kowalski. Thank you, freeholder. And we have a member of the state legislature who's been instrumental in pushing programs like this in the state legislature, and that's our Assemblywoman from the 20th District, Annette Quijano. Thank you, Assemblywoman. Members of the City Council are here. Councilman from the 1st Ward, Councilman Manny Grova. Thank you, Councilman, for your support. Councilwoman at Large, Patricia Perkins-Augusti. Thank you, Councilwoman, to the directors who are here, and to all of you. This river trail was absolutely terrific, and when the bicycle riders came through here on Sunday, one of the first things they said to me when they got back is that river trail is terrific. What are the plans for the future? And Phyllis Wrights of my staff, who's been shepherding this, and I think Phyllis is here somewhere. I know where she went. Over there. Thank you, Phyllis, for all of your efforts on this. I'm pushing Phyllis for the next phase, who's pushing the freeholders and everyone else that will eventually wound around the high school and then connect over on South Street and then eventually go across. So in the next year or so, we're hopeful to break ground over there for the second phase, And that will not be done without the cooperation of the county and the freeholders, and they've been great partners in this because they own the property over there, and we thank them for their partnership, and I thank Phyllis for all of her work in City Hall. But my daughter came back from the bicycle ride, who turned 12 yesterday, and she said, "Daddy, that thing near the river, that's really nice." I said, so Jacqueline, how did you do? She said, "I did fine, and then it starts to go up a hill, Daddy, so when you build the second phase, can you make it flat so it'll be easier for me when I ride my bicycle?" But 750 people from all walks of the county and the state rode on this on Sunday. And that's a great testament to our ability to make the city of Elizabeth greener. As many of you know, we were named one of the top 50 greenest cities in the entire country by Popular Science magazine. And that's not a fluke. That's because we work at clean energy, we work at open space, we work at recreation here in the city of Elizabeth with all of our partners. And I thank you for coming out on this day.
When I'm down in Trenton, I tell everybody how great Elizabeth is. So I can't wait to invite them now to walk with me on the Elizabeth River Trail. This project is such a great example of what can happen when government at all levels work together. And this is really going to be great for the citizens of Elizabeth. So I look forward to walking and talking with you on the River Trail, and invite your family and friends so that they can see how great Elizabeth is. Thank you.
Our federal legislators have also helped us in this great endeavor, writing us into the 2006 Transportation Act. And at that point in time, Congressman Menendez stood behind us and helped get some funding from the federal government, which is going through the NJDOT, and it's being used to finish the construction, and will be used eventually, hopefully in future phases. And representing now Senator Menendez, I'd like to call up Betsy Gilligan.
To present everyone, or like to present you with a letter, and I'd also just like to say a few brief words on behalf of the Senator. I think this is such an example of smart growth that will be used by the residents of the city to really get outside and utilize all the beautiful greenery that's here in an urban setting. And I know just coming here, I've been to this area of Elizabeth many times, but seeing this, it kind of reminds me of the High Line in New York, with a beautiful mix of greenery and nature with kind of an urban background, which I think is really, really cool. So congratulations to everyone on this, and what an asset to your city. I hope you all, utilize it on this holiday weekend. So thank you.
Thank you, Betsy. Okay, freeholders, we saved you because you are more than just representatives, you're partners in this project. And you came right on board after we got the federal transportation funds. You said, let's get this done. So again, freeholders, Union County Board of Chosen Freeholders, we thank you very much. And now representing the freeholders, BJ Kowalski.
Good morning, everyone. Well, this is another happy day for Elizabeth and for Union County. I want to thank Mayor Bolwage for the great work, and the City of Elizabeth, all of the staff, of course, my colleague, Freeholder Angel Estrada, is a great supporter of our Open Space Fund, and thanks to Assemblywoman Quijano, our Elizabeth Council people, Manny Grove and Patricia Perkins August, great to see you, and I know that you are continuing the good work every day. We have so much to be proud of with this project, and I, as a freeholder, am especially proud to be a supporter of our Open Space Trust Fund. And thanks so much to all of our Open Space and Historic Preservation Trust Fund staff who are here today who do the day-to-day work. It comes together. We come here on a day like this, and people who are biking, who are walking, can enjoy this wonderful trail. And it's really just the beginning. I mean, I know we put $500,000 in from the Open Space Trust Fund, but I'm looking forward to when we can extend this trail going that way towards where the Greenway, the East Coast Greenway, I think most people know about that. We could connect there, and also even up with Matano Park. One day, people will be able to walk along Green Parkway all through Union County and maybe even up and down all the East Coast. But this is a part of that project. So thanks to everyone who contributed. Thanks to all of you who are here today, and I hope you all enjoy it. I know all of us will. Thank you so much.
I'd also like to recognize from the Preservation Trust Fund staff, Vicki Durbin is here. Thank you, Vicki, for all the work you've done on behalf of the county as well. The New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection Green Acres program has been wonderful to us, leveraging a lot of funding for this project. Without you, Bruce Beckloff, program specialist for the DEP Green Acres program, this could not have been done, and I call you up to say a few words to us.
First off, I'd like to say thank you, Jonathan, for the kind words. Phyllis, thank you for all the work that we have done on this project. It took a while, we went through a lot, but I have to say I'm very honored and pleased on behalf of the Commissioner and the Green Acres program to be here today standing on this beautiful trail. Thank you very much.
He drove 60 miles to say that. Thank you, Bruce. Two more people I want to recognize. One is, again, City of Elizabeth has been instrumental in getting this done. And there's a lot of individuals from the city that are here. We thank you for coming, but especially to Phyllis Reich, who's been stewarding us through a lot of things. Thank you very much, Phyllis, again. And we do have the Colinelli brothers, representatives who actually were constructing this. Yes, they're over here. They're waving from the corner. Okay, so we officially have cut the ribbon on the river trail. You can walk the river trail. We've got refreshments now. Please stay with us. Again, thank you very much. Enjoy the Elizabeth River Trail. There's more to come. Thank you.